But you had multiple. Yeah,
we had multiple.
I mean, we actually had one that was kind of here.
So
in Arkansas.
So I mean, let's just look at that small slice of the pie. We had communities where we were self-sufficient. Yep. Now we don't. How is that progress?
I'm with you. I think we're the most educated people. We're the fastest educated people on the planet. Because there's nowhere else you find someone who went 400 years without reading and writing, and now everybody reading and writing. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like, so, I think we made up for that. I think we traded knowledge for economics. We traded let's show people how much we know versus just having what we have.
Ooh, God, that made me uncomfortable. That made my stomach hurt, bro. like really. I mean, like that made my stomach hurt. Okay, so. All of that being said, the next thought that I have is, okay, understanding that we've been pacified for the last 50, 60 years. We don't have a Malcolm X Day. Nope. We don't have a Marcus Garvey Day. We don't have a Huey P. Newton Day.
Well,
Carter G. Woodson.
There is one.
Right.
What? Which one?
Marcus in August. But it's not nationalized.
Yeah, because I never heard of it.
Yeah.
It's not as big like my MLK Day.
I mean, that's a federal holiday, guy.
They have them like in.
Like, I mean, there's really no comparison.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
But I'm wondering, like, why is he celebrated and not these others? Because he taught to turn the other cheek. We're gonna treat you like shit, but turn the other cheek. Malcolm X said, "No, you kill one of my brothers, I'm gonna kill you."
Right.
Point blank. If I'm the man, if I'm the entity in power here, I don't need no Malcolm X's. I don't need no Huey P. Newtons. Black Panthers? Oh, yeah, they're radical, illegal. Get rid of them.
But they wouldn't. But it's cool.
But Ku Klux Klan is still here. We all know what they stand for.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't need any Malcolm X's. I need some Martin Luther's. I need some Gandhis. Teach the people to accept the oppression. There's hope. We're going to leave y'all alone one day. We will. Just won't be today. But while we're oppressing you, I need you to be okay with it. Turn the other cheek. Okay? So in my mind, it makes sense to me. Everybody knows I like things that make sense. Maybe being peaceful wasn't the way to go. Maybe that it was good for its time, but maybe it's time for another approach.
I don't think peace was like. I can't say being peaceful was the problem. Because you can be peaceful and still yet be protective. So you see what I mean? So
yeah.
So I can be peaceful until you
make
me.
No. And I'm not saying to just arbitrarily go out and just beat on white people. No. That's not what I'm saying. Or whatever.
Racist people.
Yeah, racist people. Whomever. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is that self-sustainability for humans, us. We can't be sheep. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like we can't commingle with the wolves.
No, you can't.
I see.
And then expect for us to just thrive and be successful and
to come out clean.
Like, right, to come out clean. Exactly.
It's hard. It's hard to do that. And I feel like we're in this. I'm saying this era because I know I've been intentionally, and just as you, and just I've been intentionally about really, really economics and education.
Yeah.
Like. That's all. That's my life mission. I'm staying in those two areas because they both have to. They both are equally important.
They have to happen.
And mental health is right there with it.
Yeah.
It's just I don't have like my energy. I only have so much energy.
You only got so much. Yeah.
So economics and education is gonna be like that's it for me because I know at least in those two areas. And see, I think about everyone too.
Yeah.
Like MLK. I think about everyone. Mm-hmm. I know in those two areas. Not only can everyone be much better. But I think about my children, too.
Yeah.
Like...
Yeah, that's true.
Do I want my son really growing up in a world where he is told he has options, but it's a glass ceiling right there to stop him from fully exceeding to that ultimate level that he could get to because of the glass ceiling.
Yeah.
And right now, the glass ceiling is economics.
Like, right.
Period.
Right.
Like business creation, net worth, doing things. And so I always give solutions. So what you can do right now, it's going to take 250 years, 240 plus years, however you want to say, 251, something like that, for black people to catch up, to close that wealth gap.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, though. and this is what people are not talking about. It'll take 250 years if we were intentional about closing it.
If we all got on the same page today,
if we're intentional about closing it, it'll be 250 years.
250 years.
But I don't see.
Hey, look,
I don't.
You know, this is a stereotype, but it holds some truth. Black people, we can't even plan a trip to go somewhere together and it be successful on average.
It happens.
It happens,
but it's more people that are not doing it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we're talking about unifying a whole people to collectively come together and better ourselves.
Right.
I'm not saying it's impossible.
Now, let me ask you this, because we're talking about wealth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I don't want to say the name of the organization or anything like that. But, yeah. And me and my wife, we kind of talked about it. We was like, this something that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
It said, okay, you telling me I have the power to gain wealth, and then you call it a job fair.
I know what you're talking about. I had an issue with that as well.
But see,
because
that's the mindset.
never a situation where you can become wealthy from having a 9 to 5 alone. You can be rich,
right?
Maybe you get the right one,
possibly.
But there's not a situation that I've heard of where somebody had a job.
I take that back because I know some CEOs.
Yeah, but that's still a job, though.
I'm saying I know some wealthy CEOs.
But is that all they did?
But they started somewhere else. I've been probably doing something else. They probably got more than one thing.
I mean, I can't. Like I know that I'm for like you need more in the job. I'm for that. But I'm saying like I know people that if they give their money direction instead of going everywhere.
That's
the key. Though.
I don't care if you have a job or if you have a business.
Yeah,
you can build wealth in this country.
Yeah,
if you give that money direction. Now, this is the thing. We're talking about wealth within a group of people.
Yeah.
Right. Everybody in that group of people can't have jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Right. You're working for other people.
Yes.
Literally.
Some people in that group has to build businesses. Mm-hmm. And so I just think, both of y'all are true in saying that a job and wealth should not be like the only two things mentioned in that. But it does need to give like, you have the power to build wealth. Get your own.
Right.
Like,
right.
You know what I mean? Like,
I don't even put those in the same.
I can't put them in the same, but you can be a wealthy and have a job. I know people that
you can definitely do that.
But
like you said though, how did they get that wealth though?
It wasn't just from a job.
Okay, yeah, and that's the missing piece because that's the piece that I had a problem with. It's advertised as if you can come to this job fair and eventually you'll be wealthy.
It's not true.
That's not true.
It's thousands of millions of people right now, black people right now that has jobs, and we still. Our net worth went down. Because
wealth, yeah, you're definitely right. Wealth, to me, is generational, you know? I can work at Target for 20 years, 25, 40. Man, I got a coworker of mine. He been with the post office for 45 years. I said, how much do you own of the post office?
And you know what?
And he looked at me like I spoke Chinese. I said, bro, you done gave your whole life to this organization. You don't own nothing? He said, man, my retirement is good. What?
That's not what we're talking about.
What? We ain't talking about mine. See,
we ain't talking about mine. I'm talking about your kids.
We're talking about like kids.
No,
I'm like, so are you going, like your son, your daughter, are they in line for your position? Like, are they guaranteed your job when you leave, when you retire?
No.
Or are you setting them up to have an option where if they where they don't have to, like, I feel like most of our wealth as black people went to colleges. I'm not against education. Let me say that now because I want people to hear that. Like, I am for education. I am for going to being as educated as you can. But I don't want people to get schooled where it means that you just show up at school, do what they tell you to do. You don't strive to grow. You keep doing what they tell you to do. And then when college is over with, you stop everything.
Right.
And then you literally spent $100,000 for a degree that you don't even use.
That you don't use.
So be more intentional about where you're going to get your education.
Yep.
Like, don't just get schooled and say I went to this school and I'm going to this school. No. Be more intentional about, okay, maybe college isn't for me. Mm-hmm. Maybe I need to go to a technical school and become educated as a plumber. Mm-hmm. And now I can make 6 figures a year close to it. And then I could build wealth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, or maybe I suck at English or suck at writing, whatever. So maybe I need to go and to a 2-year program, get a certificate to become a welder.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing at all,
and
man.
The thing is, in those times when black people did have wealth, the number one thing that fed that was the fact that you had people who had skills.
Skills. Mm-hmm.
When about the piece of paper, it was the skills.
Right.
It was
we traded in skills for knowledge.
We did. That's just it. There was the skills that built the communities that built the wealth.
Yeah.
Not a piece of paper.
Yeah.
We fell in love for a piece of paper over the skills necessary to build wealth, and I feel like that's where.
And also, not only the piece of paper, but the idea of security, as far as 9 to 5.
Yeah, because
if you're telling me in 20 years I'm gonna be good if I just work here, okay, cool. I can kind of deal with
what's
that.
the security in that though?
Exactly.
The way things are now, especially now, even back then.
So it's really to a point now where, like, you didn't finish. We only got like what?
We got about 5 minutes.
Okay,
left.
so because then we gotta be done. So I'm trying to make sure I understand your points, Josh.
Yeah.
Because you made them. You made like 4 or 5 big points. So kind of like break, like talk, like make what. So the first point you made was, King really did not.
Okay, so yeah, my first point is King. He didn't do anything of value for the black community exclusively. That was my first point.
Okay. Second point was what?
Second point, I believe I brought up the difference between progress and pacification.
You did, and then
thirdly. I think thirdly we went into actionable steps.
Yes, the steps that
yeah.
And you know what? We didn't even finish the steps. We didn't. I guess because Ryan talked about the job, but
yeah.
But now the actionable steps is number one, don't spend all your money on stuff. Like that's like stop going into debt to make other people make you feel good about yourself.
I always say the best thing I ever did was 1, believe in myself. 2, invest in myself.
Well, most people consider putting money into themselves as spending
going
money.
to school.
I think it's spending like
just spending money.
No, it's not.
No. That's not an investment. You're just spending money.
Yeah,
you're just spending money. What I mean by investing in myself is learning new things. Like before 2012, I wasn't interested in marketing. I wasn't interested in business ownership. It wasn't because I was okay.
Comfortable.
I was comfortable. I'm about to get this 9 to 5. I'm about to go to school, get this 9 to 5. Have that little security, good benefits, good pay. I'm good. Mm-hmm. Until I knew better.
Yeah.
And started looking at things.
You wanted more.
Yeah. I wanted more. Definitely. But yeah, what were you gonna say?
I said 1, stop spending money to make 2. We get 3. 2 is hey, get some life insurance.
Life insurance, yeah.
I don't care who you are. Term. If you can just do term, it's better than nothing.
Yep. Yeah, you're right.
Just get some life insurance. And 3, start some type of investment account. Mm-hmm. Like those 3 things. And I don't even feel comfortable just saying that.
No, because we're going to have to come back and tell them.
Yeah, because just saying start an investment account, people go to their bank and start a savings account.
Hey,
and if they were like, well, it's an interest-bearing checking account. That
but you get 0.0001% of every dollar.
Like, we did a whole podcast over investment accounts.
Yeah.
I think it was a few months ago.
Yeah.
Those 3 things I would give you, they stop spending money for other people. Mm-hmm. Like, invest in yourself.
Yeah.
No, it's an investment and spending 2 different things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Number 2, get some life insurance. Number 3, like, literally, you need to start investing. Mm-hmm. Like, in yourself, but maybe more like start investing for the future.
Yeah.
Start a 529 plan. Start something, man. Start something for you. Something.
If y'all need any help with this, please don't hesitate to reach out to either I or Kevin. We'll be happy to help y'all.
We will. This has been I will say, Josh. Oh,
yeah. What's up?
I didn't know where the podcast was going to go. But I'm glad it went to this space.
Yeah. I think it's a needed conversation. I think to put everything in perspective, just to get different viewpoints on race relations here in America and the economic disparities that we have,
and to also understand that everybody don't feel the same. Like the perspective of people that's being oppressed is going to be way different than the perspective of the oppressor.
Oh yeah.
So we can end with that. This is Katie Young.
This is Josh Rucker.
Love you.
Peace.